Hello everyone and welcome back to the video with Dracon. Today we're going to be going into this little lovely package from Cool Minis or Not. Did this also Guillotine Games worked on this product, so it's it's got both of them working with it. Don't know if they're the same company or not, but there's that guillotine symbol. And this is from the Massive Darkness Noble Warriors versus the Cockatrice. Now, I have not played Massive Darkness, so if this is like a really cool game, let me know. Because, I mostly got this because of the branding on it. As you can see right there coming around the corner, we got the Cool Minis or Not logo. I would make this thing stand up, but it doesn't want to stand up without me holding it, and that would defeat the purpose of the turntable. There you can see it down there. So you got like elves, you got some cool barbarian ladies in this, a dwarf. And I'm hoping they're going to be really good sculpts. Because I know this is a model expansion. I know this is a model base. And there are some card stuff, which I hold on to the cards. I don't really ever use them necessarily unless they have cool information. And I'm hoping this is going to be like a giant cockatrice. I don't know what's in there like necessarily. I haven't looked at the back part of it since I pulled it out of the box. I think the only thing I did was I took off the wrapping, but that's because it was all beat up anyway. The wrapping had some cuts in it. So I was like, save the trouble. But let's open up and take a look what's inside. So here we have the extra stuff that comes with it, which is like these cards. And then you got this like little character sheet. I'm not really sure what this is. You got like Noble Defense, Shadow Encore, and all these like little charts. I'm not sure what this is. If you guys know how that stuff works, let me know. If, like I said, I've never played the game. It looks like a cool game. I'll definitely probably hold on to this stuff because it's cool little like extras that you can never know I can find a use for in D&D or any tabletop game playing, or if we ever decide to play this game, I don't know. But got some cool looking cards. They got nice artwork on them, which is always nice. And we'll see if they have any information that can make me kind of go like, let's keep them, But let's get to the models themselves, the real meat and potatoes that I'm looking for to enjoy and see how they look. So here we have our first character model, and dang, the quality on these cool miniatures or not. Man, I always got to say I love their qualities. This is why I love to get the CMON minis or the CMON minis, whatever you want to call them for abbreviation, because they always look so good. Look at the detail we're getting. Granted, it's like a plastic quality similar to like the D&D board games, but they put so much detail into it. Look at her armor. Now this, I believe, is supposed to be our femme fatale, Milla. And I think she's like a shadow barbarian. She's got like a leg swipe attack, so I'm guessing she kicks, even though she's got two swords. So it's like, but she is a barbarian, so they're all about strength, so it doesn't really exactly make me think otherwise. She's got very skimpy armor, which I don't really have always a lot of models of skimpy armors to paint, so that'll be kind of unique. I don't really do that often unless you've seen some of my older videos where I painted some models that showed up that were nude or like very skimpy armor as well. Very unoften, but you know what I like? I like the variation for a beauty sculpt like this. Oh, she's got the little adventures backpack there on her back. That's actually sweet. Which I kind of laugh and go like, you know what? Maybe that's why her pack is so small. She doesn't have extra clothes. She just wears her bikini armor all over and whoops a lot of butt. But I like it. I really do. I think it's going to be fun to paint her up and make her look really cool. And if you guys want, make sure you check out my Twitter for Dracon. And that way, you guys aren't missing out whenever I post models that I paint. Because I'm going to start doing that too. I just recently got finally back into painting because I love the therapeuticness of it. So I love models like this that are just open to the possibilities of like, I know her character has like silver parts, but maybe I'll make them gold, make them flashy. I don't know. Anyway, guys, let's get on to the next model though in here because we only got 3 more left, but they are all really cool. Now here we have our dwarf woman who also is wearing skimpy armor. Weird. It's a sort of thing with these women characters. They all seem to have this. This is Zoe. I believe she is supposed to be a pit fighter berserker. Okay, that's another barbarian class, but at least in D&D wise. They also have like these shadow mode skills. Not really sure. She's bulky for defense. Definitely a dwarf, which is nice. I don't have a lot of female dwarf models. And I kind of like her exaggerated weapon sizes, like for what her size is, because that's what dwarfs should be having. And I like how she's got sort of some like also attractively curvaceous armor. Like what's going on? I thought we had a rule. There's no like, wait, I thought boob armor was not a thing. What's going on here? But I guess it's bikini armor. So I guess this gets a pass. Allows for good movement as well as the ability to kick the crap out of people. I do notice she's wearing some type of like armored sandal setup, which is kind of different. But yeah, another nice fun model to paint. I like her chunky sword there, the chunky shield, and the chunky headpiece, and her thickness. Anyway. I like how we get another. I do like getting another dwarf female variant. That's really nice. I love having more variations in my races for like just model options. So that's really cool. But yeah, let's get into the next player character. Then we'll get to the big bad monster itself. And now we here have the elf Azariel. Azariel, I believe, would be the correct term for him. If I'm saying it wrong, guys, do let me know. He's got a shield bearer skill. He's supposed to be a noble warrior. Also has a shadow mode skill, something for defense, attacker. So I'm not really sure. He's got like a lot of white motif for an elf, so I'd probably paint him to be more like you know what though? I could probably paint him as a woodland elf. I could do that. Give him some green or bronze armorish with some green accents and stuff. Kind of get because he has a Lord of the Rings vibe to me. Granted, yes, I could give him old bland silver armor, but like if I want to be a cool player character, maybe some of my group wants to be an elf paladin, this could work. I mean, he's got a cool shield with some unique style. He's got a cool like headpiece and all that stuff. I don't think that's plumage on his helm. I think that's actually metal, like a metal comb, like you would have with the Romans and Legionnaires, but actually made of metal instead of, you know, fabric. But I could probably paint it different. I don't have to. I could always paint it to be like bird feather plumage or something if I want to go more of a wild life motif. He does have a little bit of what I like to call the bendy weapon because you can see it in the spear there. It's a little curved, but you know what? It's fine. I could probably hit that with a little heat gun or hit it with a little fire, maybe a little hot water treatment. It'll probably be fine. It'll probably bend right back. I think it's his arm that moved it more because I'm looking at his arm in the picture of him on the card, and I think it's good. But I gotta say, I do like getting another elf, another variant male elf too, instead of just getting a... I was worried about this all being a group of just hot female warriors, so I was like, wait a minute, why is there no variation? Like, goodness gracious. But, you know, I like him. He looks cool. Honestly, dang, actually, now I'm kind of hoping it was a hot female elf. That would have been really awesome, that nice armor there, style they were going with. But let's get to the big bad monster of the set, shall we? And here he is, folks, the big bad Cockatrice. Sorry, I decided to quickly throw on the femme fatale barbarian woman there to just show you the size scaling. As you can see, he's bigger than her. Like, he's actually, I'd say, a large-sized creature, which is definitely more powerful for a Cockatrice. I know on his cards he is a lesser and greater roaming monster. I'd probably just use his greater abilities because, like I said, he's definitely bigger than any Cockatrice model I got. And I like that because you can see you can get a lot more detail on his feathers and stuff, make him look really cool. And some people consider Cockatrices draconic, which, you know, I mean, like, it's fair that if they survive long enough, they get bigger and bigger. I mean, that's just how dragon like creatures are. I just like the details. You can see, though, you get to get more of that rooster head with the nice tail. I wish the tail was a little more rounded snake tail than a flat snake tail, but like I said, you take what you can get. Because, I mean, if you look at it, it's very flattening. It looks more like a watery tail, but maybe Cockatrices have a swimming speed that I just don't remember. Like I said, I haven't checked up on a lot of lore of this creature in a long time for this Cockatrice, but you know what? I like it, though. It does look pretty cool. Now let's go get into price-wise I paid for this. For this little group set here, I actually got it for around $15. And I gotta say, $15 for a booster pack worth of models, granted not painted, but look very, very good. God, I love cool minis or not. And even Guillotine, like when they work together and they come up with products like this is what I love to see for the miniature tabletop. I know someone's probably going to complain, but then I got to paint them. But I love paint. Like I said, I like painting. That's why I consider myself pro painter status. I paint all the time because it's therapeutic. And you let your imagination go crazy and just, you get to paint some really awesome monsters. And I feel this group is going to lead to some really awesome, like, just paints. Like, I'm honestly probably going to make sure I paint these guys together, only because I want to have them seem like they're a group of adventurers who would work together. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to make me, you know, influenced on what colors they get, but I'm going to make it look like they're an adventuring party type thing. So, like, I'm not going to make my barbarian beauty there be, like, some ugly paint job or, like, some really unfitting paint job that doesn't look like it would match. But, you know, I mean, like, honestly, though, these are some nice models and great to add to the library of inventory models that I get to paint up and have fun with. So it's really awesome. I gotta say, cool minis or not, once again, you guys blew it out of the park with another cool product. I'm going to have to look more at these Massive Darkness models because they're sometimes on good sales. So yeah, guys, make sure you snag them. Like I said, $15 for this little set. Plus you get the card stuff or a nice upgrade to your Massive Darkness game if you play that. That's awesome. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. If you've gotten this far, I thank you very much. Make sure you hit that like button, or in this case, I guess, petrify it, as that's what cockatrices do. Or I guess in this case, you throw your boob armor at it. throw the bikini armor at it. Do it. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I definitely recommend doing so. Lets you know when I'm doing stuff, plus helps me, gives the love to the channel so I can do more of what you guys are enjoying. Make sure you share it with your friends and all that. It helps the channel grow more, getting more viewers and all that good stuff. And if you've got any comments, concerns, ideas, or even if I missed something you think is important, well, throw it in the comments down below. I'll read and answer if it's requiring one, and I'll see you next time. Have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.